Here, guys, is a WhatsApp reservation misconception and every frequently asked question that people are actually bringing up. We are going to discuss that in today's video. Although I should be making news every Sundays and Mondays, but for some reason I want to discuss this because this is actually what I wanted to talk about before I had some emergency and I didn't make video for a while for you guys. So there has been so many things happening around the username, and I'm going to discuss everything in this video. I am going to make sure I cover everything. So make sure you stay tight and also watch out for WhatsApp reply because WhatsApp is also replying to every frequently asked question that people are bringing up in the Twitter space. So let's go ahead and dive into that. So first, we are going to be looking at the frequently asked question WhatsApp brought out. They brought out this frequently asked question July 1st. Now we are going to go through that and I'm also going to leave a screenshot for you. So just in case I miss the screenshot, make sure you listen attentively. Now, WhatsApp made this post and said username reservation are here as more and more people claim theirs. Here is answers to top questions you are asking. Now, the first one is username mandatory? Nope, they are optional. Then the second is, what if username I want isn't available? And then the answer is, there are few reasons you might not be able to reserve a username you want. Now, it went on to list those reasons. A, there is a few reasons you might not be able to reserve. Okay, no, that I already said that. It is an existing Instagram or Facebook username. They are reserved for their owner. Let me explain that. It means if the person already have an existing username, another different user already have an existing username on Facebook and Instagram, the person trying to claim that username on WhatsApp will not be able to claim that username. So that username is already reserved for that particular person that already have the username on either Facebook or Instagram. Then second one, we have held well-known names and some variation of them, like public figures, celebrity, government entity, meta-verified account, so they can only be claimed by their legitimate owner. If you try reserve those, the system will say it is available. Someone already claimed a common name. In that case, username generator. So if somebody's already claimed a particular username, then you will have to make use of username generator. Let me also say this. If I have a username on because username means the name you are actually using on your Facebook or your or your Instagram. So let's assume somebody answers Trust Okafor. Then the person reserves Trust Okafor, which is very possible. That means I will not be able to claim that username on WhatsApp because somebody else bearing Trust Okafor already claimed it. If I am TS Tech Talk, and there are other people that are TS Tech different things, they cannot claim my name. I already claimed TS Tech Talk. So let's say they have TS Tech Talk 1, TS Tech Talk 2. I also have TS Tech Talk 1 and then TS Tech Talk, normal TS Tech Talk. So if someone else have this particular name, they will also not be able to claim their own WhatsApp username. So I think this is actually weird. This is not good for a WhatsApp space. Then the next one, can a random people message me if they know or guess my username? And then the answer is, just like you can't search a phone number in WhatsApp, you can't search a username. The best way to prevent someone from connecting you to a username key and choose a username that is unique. What are you saying? They are not really saying anything. It obviously means if somebody has your username, they can send you a message. If somebody can guess your username, they can send you a message. WhatsApp did not answer this question and definitely didn't do anything about it because look at what they are saying. They are asking you to make your username unique. That means you should make it unique so that people cannot message you. What exactly are you saying? I think WhatsApp have a lot to do to improving this. What is a username key? Now that is actually unique. I don't know if there is a username key. An extra layer of protection you can enable with your username. So another user will have to know both your username and your username key to contact you. Oh, okay. You can reset your key at any time to stop new inbound contact through your username. All right, guys, quick one. I did not know there is a username key and I've not made video about it. I am going to make a different video for this. So, do I have to link my other Meta account? Now, the answer. If you want same username as your Instagram, Facebook account, you will have to link them. Okay, I didn't know this, but because I already linked my account, it was easy for me to do. This is one of the way to reduce impersonation and to make sure you are legitimate owner of the account. But after that, you can unlink your account, which means, okay, I will come to that. Can I change my username later? Yes, as long as you are the new, as long as the new one you want is available, you can change your username later. A few more things to keep in mind. Now, WhatsApp is speaking. People are making false claim about reserving popular or well-known username. This isn't true. Only the legitimate account owner are able to reserve a well-known username. This is actually going to backfire. I'm going to show you guys what it means. They are actually discrediting what they said earlier. I am going to read that. So now it said on this particular section that where it says, can someone claim my username? Okay, can a random, no, not that one. Can someone claim a common name? Now it went on to this area and says username are not available for messaging. Okay, not that one. Now it said if someone creates a username similar to mine to impersonate me or run a scam, how do you stop her? Okay, not even that. There is a place it said that somebody can actually create a username if they already have Facebook and Instagram account linked to that. Now, I am not sure if Apple have a Facebook or a WhatsApp account or rather an Instagram account. And somebody said they have actually claimed Apple. Now, this is very possible because if you have a Facebook account and you have an Apple Facebook account and the username is actually Apple, you'll be able to claim that WhatsApp username. So I think this person that is actually writing their FAQ is actually backfiring them. You can go ahead and read it. I think it's here. Now I'm finding issue to find the exact one. So in order not to make this video too long, I'm going to skip that. We enable reservation before username launch. Later this year, because we think people will feel strongly about what username want and WhatsApp. And we are taking our time and listening to feedback that when it roll out. Well, I think this might not go on to stay because so many things have been happening. Because there is actually this post by Polymarket. This is actually Polymarket. It says, no, not that one, not that particular one. Yo, I've skipped it. Let me get it. All right, this is the post that I was looking for. The person made this post and say, if Apple is not on WhatsApp, then who they has, or rather, who stole this username? Somebody stole Apple support, and somebody stole Tim Cook, and someone else stole Apple, and then someone else stole John Thanos. Now, there is also a reply from WhatsApp saying that to protect against impersonation, we have held well-known names and some of their variation, like public figure, government entities, celebrities, verified meta accounts, so they can actually claim their legitimate owners. Now, somebody says, try Team Cooked. Now, that is just a funny one. So then WhatsApp actually say they are the one reserving this username. But then there are even more interesting posts that I'm going to show you guys. But some of these might just be rage baits and clickbaits. They might not be real. But then a lot of them are actually real. So I think I already read this. I'm going to go through it because there is actually two frequently asked questions by Google. Now, somebody actually said they actually reserve Bill Gates username. They showed the picture on WhatsApp. And then another person asked Grok if it is possible for somebody to have stolen the Bill Gates or reserved the Bill Gates username. And then they said, okay, Grok did not reply to that. But anyway, somebody claimed they have reserved the Grok username and also the Bill Gates username, and also said if the person need it, they can buy it from them. And then CZ, the Binance CEO, came and said tried and couldn't reserve that name. So definitely not me. Now, CZ, which is the CEO of Binance, said he tried to reserve his own name, which is CZ underscore Binance, and he could not reserve it. So he said he was not the one that reserved it. Then somebody says, important safety notes, scammers move faster than new features. With WhatsApp username rolling out, don't trust anyone pretending to be Binance CZ. And also, Binance CEO also reposted that and said, tried, couldn't reserve that name. So definitely not me. So WhatsApp is actually not keeping to their word of reserving public figures' username. So maybe if they didn't recognize CZ, which is Binance CEO, as a public figure, they probably didn't do their work well. So it means that most of the people that are claiming they reserve some popular figures' username, actually they are telling the truth. Now, if you go under the comment section of the CZ post, WhatsApp did not reply to that, just like they were doing in other posts. Whenever you see a post that somebody said, oh, they reserve Apple username, you will see WhatsApp will come and say, no, we were the one that did that. We reserve government and public figures and celebrities. This is a public figure. So someone on the reply section says some people grab big names just to sell them later. Others will try to scam and end up banned. That is pure fact. So for WhatsApp claiming that they are the one that reserve all those names and these people are wrong, they should think again because there are even more. Well, another person, well, I reserve coolest name and the person went on to reserve Telegram. See, this is going to be really crazy. And the person also went on to tag WhatsApp. And then WhatsApp replied, your phone number is personal. And sometimes you want to connect without handing it over. Well, okay, no. The person actually replied to WhatsApp. So WhatsApp did not reply to that particular post. I don't know the reason why they are quick to reply to the one they already protected and not reply to. So maybe, I don't know, maybe WhatsApp have issue with some uh, social public figure or stuff, whatever it is. Um, this makes sense, but that means with your username, can random people test you? I think well, when I read this, I think WhatsApp answered. Yes, WhatsApp went on to answer it and said, not quite. There is no direct and no suggestion. So people need your exact username to contact you. We also built an optional key for added privacy. It enables people. It enables people. Will need both your username and the key to contact you. So I think that particular feature is okay. The fact that they can only contact you with your username and your key, that is good. But at the same time, If I am a support person, I wouldn't want people to have my key. I would want them to contact me because I want to help them, like TS TikTok. So now another person said, now look at the trying to smart the WhatsApp username just to make a quick bag of someone with money and patience. So I ended up playing him. What the person is trying to say is that somebody actually bought their username and said they are trying to sell it. This is actually the username. And then the person was like, the person is from India. Oh, okay. It says the person is not your official account. Okay. And then the person says he wrote a message to the person that says, I want it. How much are you willing to pay for your username? He said, name the price. And then he said 10K. That is actually 10K US dollar. And then the person screenshot the conversation and posted it on social media because somebody is trying to sell the username to him. And not just that, there are so many people selling username. And then somebody here said got contacted by a username reseller shortly after this post. They are selling username seed for 2000 US dollar. And then the person says, want a seed. He said price. He says 2K. He said good. But I don't know if truly it is actually these people that is doing this. There are so many people claiming they also bought username and they cannot reserve their username. All these are actually popular people. Maybe not exactly too big of a celeb, but all of these are people that have 100K account and above on their social media. So their username have also been stolen, and I think WhatsApp need to answer to it. So people are really reselling username, and this is actually a big deal for WhatsApp. If they want to actually fix this username, they should actually start by fixing the username reservation. The username key is not a bad improvement, which means you cannot be tested by random people, but the fact that somebody can steal your username, it is actually a more bigger deal because somebody stealing your username means somebody can scam people by making use of your username, and then they will think you are the one that did that. That is actually bad. Nobody will ever scam you with TS Tech Talk. I already reserved TS Tech Talk. Mind you, it is TS Tech Talk. Somebody can, I don't know, probably somebody can reserve TS Tech Talk 1 or TS Tech Talk 2 because I think that actually works on Facebook. I remember when I created TS Tech Talk, which is the first one on Instagram. And then when I tried to create it on Facebook, it said not available. I never owned any TS Tech Talk on Facebook. So I have to do a TS Tech Talk one. And then that's when it started working. And then I created another one called the TS Tech Talk 2. So when somebody search me, TS Tech Talk 1 and TS Tech Talk 2 on Facebook belongs to me. And TS Tech Talk on Instagram also belongs to me. So if somebody can use TS Tech Talk 3, TS Tech Talk 4 on their social media, I don't think WhatsApp is actually making this good. Because let's say somebody is trying to scam you on Facebook, they always chat with either if maybe they are using a Facebook page, yes, they can use a username. But if they are using their real name on Facebook and also have a username, their real name will appear. So I don't think this is a good idea because you only, before older people expect you to be able to send them message if you have their number. But then a younger people can actually learn this, but the older people doesn't catch up fast as the younger people are. So a lot of people are going to be victim of username scam. This is totally bad. And I also learned that there is a post where I saw that Indian people, Indian government actually say they want this to be rolled back, and WhatsApp should reconsider the username use because username is going to. I didn't read the full news. I can't remember. They just said it's going to be harmful, something like that. So they do not want to uh, make use of the username stuff on in India. So I think that is actually a welcome development. If a lot of countries are pushing back, maybe WhatsApp would need to, Meta would need to rethink. But most of these companies don't usually rethink, so I don't know how it's going to be. But anyway, I want to share this information on this with you so that also you will be careful and do not get scammed by somebody. So this is actually going to be important to you all. So I thank you if you watch the video to this particular point and appreciate. See you on the next one. Stay safe and peace.